So welcome, my name is Kome. Welcome to this sixth day of the 30-day challenge on functional programming. The first challenge is for us to index items by the ID property. You can see here we have an array of objects, and of course the ID is a property and the name is another property for that object. So here the head goal is for us to be able to return an array of objects where the key is the ID, for example 1, and then the object or the value is the entire object now. So to do that, I'll call the reduce array method in the array method, and then it passes in an accumulator and then the item. So here I have a callback, and I initialize the accumulator to an empty object the first time. So here inside this callback, that's where we are going to do we are going to ensure that we index our array by our items by ID. So to do that, I'm going to create a copy of the accumulated values so that to ensure that items is not manipulated directly, therefore ensuring immutability. And then of course I will then join this with the item dot ID. This is the key, for example, to produce 1 at this time, the first time, like that, and then I'll assign that to the item. That is the first item. So I'll run that. I'll move to the level 2. Level 2 index by custom key function. Again, we'll be finding the key, but now using the key function to give us the key. So here we'll be making use of the reduce, again the accumulator, the item, and then we initialize it to an empty object the first time. Inside this callback, we explain the accumulator, and then for the key we'll call the function, the key function, and then we'll pass in the item, and then of course we'll assign that key to the item. So run that. Moving to level 3. Index with key value transformation. Here we are going to find the key using the key function, and then the values we are going to find them using the value function. So again, I'll call the reduce, I'll call the accumulator, there is the item. Here we have the callback. We initialize the accumulated value to an empty object. Inside this callback, for immutability purposes, I'm going to print the accumulated value, and then for the key I'm going to call the item, but now pass it inside the key function, item, and then inside there I will pass in this is the key, and then it will be assigned a value that is transformed after the value function has gone, after the item has gone through the value function. So I'm running this. Okay, there's a problem. Accumulated key function, the value function. Okay, key function passes the item, and then you can't reduce. I named it wrongly. Not reduce. So missing after the argument list. So here we have this key function value item. Okay, there is a comma here. So run. Good. So I hope this helped you. See you in the next one.